Hi everyone. My today's presentation is divided into two parts. In the first part, I will discuss the optional paid services offered by VFS Global and explain what they are intended to provide to visa applicants. In the second part, I will discuss an investigation into the company's additional paid services and explore concerns that have been raised about the way these services are offered to visa applicants. This investigation was conducted by Lighthouse Reports, a respected investigative journalism organization. The purpose of the second part is not to pass judgment on either VFS Global or the findings of the Lighthouse Reports investigation. Rather, it is to raise awareness among visa applicants about a situation that may encounter when applying for a visa and to help them make informed decisions when dealing with VFS Global. VFS Global is the world's largest billion-dollar visa outsourcing company, which was established in 2001. They work on behalf of around 70 governments and have offices in around 160 countries. They provide visa application services such as ID checks and biometrics and document verification. In addition, they also offer a range of extra optional paid services. Let's now look at these optional paid services. Again, for the purpose of demonstration, we will use Pakistan as an example. There are 4 visa application centers run by VFS Global in Pakistan, located in Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore, and Mirpur. When you go to the Islamabad page, the first line on the page says that this center offers optional added value services to enhance your visa application experience. You can find the full list of these premium services by clicking on the Premium Services tab. The premium services include, for example, document upload assistance for £46, premium lounge for £61, prime time apartment for £90, and so on and so forth. Please also note a disclaimer from VFS Global that all services listed in this premium services list by purchasing any of these added value services will not affect the outcome of your visa application or make it more likely to be approved. And they have a similar set of services in Karachi and Lahore centers. The 4th center is located in Mirpur, and it is called the Premium Application Center. And if you want to have your application done at this center, you will have to pay a fee of £158. If you don't want to pay this money, then you will have to go to one of the other 3 centers in Pakistan. In addition, they also have these extra services that you can use if you want to. It is important to note that VFS Global do not process your visa. Instead, they only verify your identity and check your documents. And visa decisions are taken by the visa and immigration authorities of a country. For the United Kingdom, it is UKVI. So VFS Global staff may ask you admin questions about your ID and documents, but this is normally not considered as a visa assessment interview. So you shouldn't really feel compelled to buy any of the additional services that they may offer you, as this makes absolutely no difference to the outcome of your visa application. And again, you can read the statement on their website as well. In practice, however, this may not be possible, as you may be put in a situation that you are compelled to take one or more additional services. In the second part of my presentation, I will look at some of the findings of Lighthouse Reports and further analyses on Al Jazeera and a couple of other websites. The aim is to prepare visa applicants before they deal with VFS Global and their subsidiaries such as VFS Tasir. Lighthouse Reports revealed that how billions in applications generated enormous profits for the company even when visas were denied. Major profits were made in countries with weaker passports, such as those located in Africa and Asia. These value-added services accounted for around 30% of VFS Global revenue. In South Africa, this rose to as much as 47%, while in Kenya to 41%, in India to 40%, and in Vietnam to 35%. They have also produced a large amount of data, and you can see from this plot that actually in countries like Uganda, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Kenya, Vietnam, etc., around 90 to 95% of people actually bought either 1 or 2 paid services from VFS Global. After reading the investigation by Lighthouse Reports and discussions on social media platforms such as YouTube and X, this is how some visa centers are alleged to operate. According to the investigation and accounts shared publicly, Many of these centers are managed by local management teams. There are also claims that staff may receive bonuses or other incentives linked to the sale of these additional services, creating a financial motivation to encourage applicants to purchase them. Because these services are often explained verbally rather than in writing, there may be no formal record of what was offered or promised. In addition, where payments are made in cash, they may be more difficult to trace, making it harder to verify exactly what was discussed or agreed. Before attending your next visa appointment at one of these centers, I encourage you to read the Lighthouse Report's investigation, listen to the Al Jazeera podcast on the subject, and watch the interview with one of the journalists who worked on the investigation. You may also find it useful to read additional analyses published by outlets such as Africa Business Insider and the Stockholm Center for Freedom. Reviewing a range of sources can help you better understand the issues that have been raised and make informed decisions during your visa application process. All the links will be in the description. VFS Global has given a formal legal response to the Lighthouse Report's investigation and has strongly disputed the conclusions of the investigation, calling them distorted and misleading to the readers. The company also said that it plays no role in the decision making of visa applications and that there was no such thing as a premium appointment. At the same time, when I reviewed public discussions on platforms such as YouTube and X, I found that many of the comments about VFS Global were critical rather than positive. However, it is important to recognize that comments on social media are anecdotal, may not be representative of all users' experiences, and should not be treated as an evidence on their own. So the bottom line is, be prepared and do your homework before your next appointment at one of the visa application centers. And if you have visited a visa application center, I would be very interested to hear about your experience. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you need to get in touch with us, our email address is on the screen. I hope you found this presentation useful. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next session.